Stakeholders under the International Federation of Women Lawyers have come together to sensitize women of a Badari community in Alimosho local government area of Lagos State, as it is the right for communities to take charge of eradicating gender-based violence that is prevalent in the society, with the theme Community Action to Address Gender-Based Violence and Social Norms and Values that Entrench against women and girls in the community. Speaking with the chairperson Adakun Bama, she had her views on the necessary steps community leaders need to take in eradicating these menaces, alongside the executive director of Women's Rights, Bose Inrosi.
Now, the first and foremost, they should have a vigilante group that will see to it that there is security. Because sometimes, from the rape cases we have heard, most of them happen during the night. Okay? Then secondly, they should keep advocating, keep educating in their local languages. When they're having their meeting, council chiefs meeting, they should keep educating them, educating their council chiefs, their chiefs. Then secondly, they should equip their girl child. What do I mean? They should make it compulsory that within this Obadere community, that no girl child is left at home.
In community engagement is key in any development world. You must include the community people. You must engage them. You must make them. And if you look at, there are various groups, the social structures. You have the Yalojas, you have the Obas, you have the people with disability, you have people living with disability, you have the artisans, you have the youths. So, and I think that if we hear from them and let them profile solution, because it's their community, you will have less problem, especially when they take responsibility in solving the problem. They identify the problem and they are going to be the one to solve the problem. And that's what matters.
Other participants also add their views on this.
It feels that community needs to take ownership of the process. Community needs to take ownership of all matters of social norms and imbalances that occur in local areas. And it is good that community leaders come in place or come together and ensure that issues of insecurity and gender-based violence are put in the norm.
The need for community leaders to take action in issues of gender-based violence is very, very important, because they are the leaders to say, once they set a goal, once they set an example, people must definitely follow. They are the ones that make these rules, let me call it rules. So they make some rules, some stringent rules that really subjugate the rights of women and girls. So at the point where they come to a reasonable conclusion, a reasonable decision to say that, okay, we want to abolish some obnoxious cultures that subjugate the rights of women and girls in Lagos State. I mean, every single individual in that community will obey, because they have passed out an instruction or they have made a decision. So they are very key to issues that relate to gender-based violence.
The stakeholders therefore stated that there is need for community leaders and law enforcement agencies to come together to ensure that these issues are eradicated out of the community.